What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And tonight I'm going to do just another video about Cardano because we have talked about this a lot on the channel over, the whole life of the channel. And since it went on its monumental rise to over $3 and now is sitting back down here at $1.33 and even lower actually. It just had kind of a little minor blast off here from $1.25 to $1.34, a 9-cent rise, which isn't that much for Cardano, but a nice move nonetheless. About a 5% move, or well, I'd probably say actually more of like a 7-8% move. But yeah, it's a nice little move for Cardano right now. But don't sleep on Cardano. That's why. They did this really cool thing, I guess, where Cardano reaches a goal of planting 1 million trees. Not only Mr. Beast is doing that, but we have Cardano doing the same thing. So, and then, of course, Charles Hoskinson's lays out the plans for 2022, and Cardano and Polkadot advance as crypto market rallies ahead of Christmas. Okay, that didn't really have anything to do with right now, but it just shows it's on a continued path. Even though the prices are down, all prices in crypto are down right now. So these are the perfect buying opportunities for long-term amazing projects that have already proven themselves, to be over a $3 coin at these really, really low prices. So I don't ever mean to buy right when it's pumping right now, but it just so happened to pump kind of while we were talking about it. I would have done the video even if it wasn't pumping right now, and I wouldn't say to buy right on a pump. I would actually wait for it to dip and then probably buy more. Unless we are going to have a continued rally, then I would probably, get in while I can. So that's just a judgment call. If you want to wait for a dip, it could continue to go up. So that's just something you'd have to know. Here over at $1.07 right here would have been such a good price. I would have bought all day and twice every other day. So it's a pretty good level that it's been at, and even $1.33, these are amazing prices. So, as you know, Cardano is its own blockchain, and I guess it's supposed to be the next generation evolution of the Ethereum idea. Well, I don't like to get into all of that, but it is a flexible, sustainable, and scalable platform. So, and you can build on it. You can do a lot of the same things you can do on Ethereum. I don't really think it does it better than Ethereum. Actually, it's just learning how. So, before you try to actually, come at the king, you better get all your ducks in a row, which Cardano is getting them in a row, but it's taking time. As you know, smart contracts didn't go off without a hitch. And that's why you saw some of the price pullbacks in the immediate short term after the smart contracts were implemented. That's because there was some issues with that. And I bet now by the next time that we go into those bull markets, all the smart contracts, errors should be fixed, and we should be able to make a sustainable gain to the upside with a nice Cardano. So these are the kind of cryptos that I'm looking in, the layer ones that have their own blockchain. These are my long-term investments. Why? Because these projects have so much going for it, and they have other stuff built on top of it, that they don't go away as easy as like an Ethereum token or a Binance token or just any kind of layer 2 or any other thing that runs on top. That thing, the layer 1 that is the blockchain, that all the things run on top, those last longer. And I noticed that they're a longer, a safer bet for long term. Not saying they won't go away. They just are less likely because other things are built on it and other things thrive off of it, which means it thrives. So it takes a lot more for a project like that to go away, especially you have a lot of people that got it to where it is now, and they're not just going to abandon it, and they have new workers and people coming and going. So I really think that these are good long-term investments. ICP, Cardano, Algorand, Tezos, all of these layer 1 actual blockchains, Ethereum, the good ones, the long-term investments. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Of course, your Bitcoins, your Bitcoin Cash, but those are a little bit different when it comes to what these other smart contract platforms are trying to, achieve. So, like Algorand kind of is an Ethereum scaling solution that is its own blockchain as well. So, and it might take a life of its own. So, there are other things that were designed, not and crucially for their own existence, but to add value to other things. But I really like the layer ones, the ones that really do concentrate on building their own and having others built on top of it, like Cardanos here. And okay, so if we look back the month, yeah, $7 is absolutely the lowest you have got this crypto, even over here. As you see, anything from $1.06 to $1.43, I would say it is genius buying time. Anytime that you buy on a level of accumulation like this, you are going to be okay. Well, probably from, yeah, anywhere from 110 to 130 or one anything 130 or under basically. So, and then I wouldn't buy on a pump, if it's dipping below, yeah. See 134, if we go dip at 129, that would be a good purchase for this crypto. You know what I mean? But I would love to get it at $7. Now, I think if we continue, like I think with my Bitcoin theory, that we are just in a prolonged bull run and a mini bear market inside that whole thing, and we're pushing out the bull run so it doesn't have to be like 3 years of bear run and, 1 year of a bull run. Now we have like two, maybe we can even stretch it out to 2.5 years of a bull run and only 1.5 years in a bear run, or it might not even go the full year and a half anymore. So we'll see what happens, but no matter what, these are good long-term investments and you're going to want to get them at a lot of cheap levels. And the best thing to do, unless you get a big settlement or you have a bunch of money saved or you're rich, buy at these low levels as much as you can, accumulate over time, put money in over time, every time you get paid. If you can't put in a bunch of money at once, like I said, if you didn't win the lottery or you're not rich, you might not be able to, put $1 million in at $7. So what you're going to do is you're going to put like 1,000 in at $7, and then it's going to go up to like $1.30. You're going to put another 1,000. It's going down to $1.20, another 1,000 goes up to $1.40. Maybe you don't want to put any in. It just all depends on where you buy it, what you do, or if you have $1 million and you can put it in at $7, you're gonna love your sense of risk versus reward with that, because you're gonna become an even bigger millionaire at that point. If you put $1 million at $7, imagine how much money you would have right now. I bet you would have made at least $150,000. And that was only less than a week ago if you would have put it in. So that's the thing. January 10th. If you would have put it in January 10th and then sold it anywhere right here, you would have made at least $150,000. So that's only if you had $1 million. So if you scale it down, you could be like 100,000. Okay, you would have made 15 grand. That's still a lot of money. Out of 100,000, 15 grand. So take it 10 grand, you would have made 1,500. Not bad. 10 grand, you made 1,500. 1,000, you made 150. So you can scale it down or scale it up into the amount. So no matter what amount you put in there, you would have made a profit, because of course that's bedrock level prices. And then we would go look at the actual wicks and the trade view candles so that we can actually get an idea of which way the market's going and if it's good to buy or we actually wait. It looks like we just had a big wick candle. Yep. So it looks like we have a wick candle to the upside, which means it's going down now. So I would really look to Cardano as a long-term investment, as well as those other ones I was talking about: Internet Computer Price, Algorand, Tezos, Ethereum, and a lot of those other really good blockchains. All right, have a good night, everybody. And that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin.